Hello, everyone. The man managed to get out of the way just before the car came barreling toward him. Every moment today has a better ending than you might expect. Keep watching. It always starts the same way. Wind, rain, and a street that turns into a wind tunnel strong enough to rock parked cars. Austin, Texas. When rain falls faster than the drains can swallow, a road becomes a river in under 10 minutes. Ever try to drive through moving floodwater? It's nearly impossible to judge its depth or the force behind it. When a whole town lines the road just to watch the river, you know it has never risen this fast. I'm really curious. Which state do you live in, and have you ever seen water rise like this in your area? And in the Negev desert, a flash flood can arrive under a clear blue sky. From rain that fell miles away, the crowd came here just to watch it happen. Then the water starts carrying the mountain with it. Listen to that mud. A debris flow can move faster than a person can run, which is exactly why she's filming from the high side of the village. August 2023. Storm Hillary turned Sheep Canyon in Wrightwood, California, into a conveyor belt of mud and boulders. In Ruidoso, New Mexico, an entire house gives up its foundation and joins the river. Reports said no one was inside. North Carolina, during Hurricane Helene. Floodwater doesn't need to be deep to lift a wooden house. It just needs to keep rising. And in the middle of all of it, one man refuses to leave his goat behind. Both made it across. Libby, Montana. Workers in high vis can only stand at the bank and watch their own bridge fight the current. Debris is what really kills a bridge. Every log that piles up against it slowly turns the bridge itself into a dam.
I missed it.
Taiwan during Typhoon Lupit in 2021. Floodwater taking out this bridge piece by piece, caught on camera from the first crack to the last. Water first. Then the ground itself lets go. This man ducked into a tunnel seconds before the whole slope came down. Be honest, what would you do in this situation? After days of rain, slopes fail without any warning. Never stop your car under a freshly cut cliff. This driver stopped in time. Now take a breath. You've earned it. The very same water that tears down mountains, painting a rainbow over Yosemite Falls instead. Nature has incredible moments of peace, too. From destruction to a different kind of traffic jam. In Estes Park, Colorado, the elk have places to be, and your lane is their lane.
This is crazy. And they keep coming. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Seconds so far. Please be nice. All of you all be nice.
They're just hanging.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Excuse me, sir. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate this parking lot robbery? For me, it's almost a perfect 10 out of 10.
Damn, they took the whole fucking ride high! Oh my god, Jimmy, give me a you! Jimmy! I'm not Pecah, cepat. Lari tak boleh.
You're cycling down a quiet road, and suddenly you've hired a personal trainer. Have you ever had a moment like this happen during what seemed like a completely ordinary day? Two dogs, two lions, one gate, and not an inch given. Watch these little guards pull off one of the bravest moments you'll see today. The lions turned back. These are Mormon crickets, and Nevada sees waves of them when spring runs hot and dry. Harmless, unless you hate crunchy sidewalks. Just one forgotten parking brake and a whole day's wages can literally roll away. If I were a PI Alice officer, that truck would still be getting a citation for driving without a driver. In Texas, the wind opened the front door and took the boy with it, and Grandpa caught him mid-flight. If that save impressed you, leave a 9 in the comments below. Don't worry, the wind just borrowed the pool for a little while. As for when it plans to return it, I have no idea. A wild gray seal choosing to come say hello. Some moments don't need any explanation.
Of all the things I've seen working on the water every day.
Our next set of incredible moments starts right under the pavement. September 2025, Bangkok. In front of a hospital, the ground had been quietly hollowed out, and one morning, the road simply stopped being a road. No one was hurt. The ground in Omaha unexpectedly gave way, pulling cars down with it, a scene their insurance companies would probably find hard to believe. February 2014, the National Corvette Museum in Kentucky. A sinkhole opened overnight and swallowed 8 prized Corvettes. On the one night, nobody was standing there. In Montecito, California, she was just walking home when the edge of the road decided to leave. One step slower and this ends very differently. She's okay. A truck stalled on a level crossing in the Netherlands. The driver did the one right thing. He got out and walked away, because a train can need more than half a mile to stop. Black ice, a sliding car, and a Wyoming officer with half a second to move. Half a second was enough. And remember, railroad tracks, icy highways, none of them are places to test your luck. Now let's step indoors, where the sea sometimes follows you. A storm wave picked this restaurant's window, caught on camera from the inside. The staff scrambled clear, soaked but standing. March 2019. The cruise ship Viking Sky loses engine power in a storm off Norway, and everything not bolted down, including the piano, starts to dance. After a massive airlift, everyone on board survived.
Hey! 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 Oh my God!
A runaway boat aimed straight at the people filming it. They jumped just in time. The boat never got the message. Two kayakers off California, and one lunge-feeding humpback. The closest near miss the ocean can write, and both paddlers came up without a scratch. When an earthquake hits, it usually looks exactly like this: an ordinary living room and furniture that suddenly wants to travel. Drop, cover, and hold on. That's still what experts recommend indoors. If you live in the United States, I'd love to hear about the most memorable earthquake your state has ever experienced. March 11th, 2011. Miyako, Japan. What you're seeing is a tsunami climbing over a seawall that was built to stop it. The Great East Japan earthquake claimed nearly 20,000 lives. Footage like this exists so that the next coastline takes every warning seriously. From driver to hero in 3 seconds, he put his own SUV in the path of a runaway excavator to shield a stranger on a motorcycle. Both men walked away, hit the like button, and helped spread this act of courage. February 2017. Oroville Dam, California, the tallest dam in America, pushed to its very limit. Nearly 190,000 people were evacuated, and every single one of them came home safe. Engineers won that round. Off Monterey, California, a superpod of more than 2,000 dolphins. Seeing this with my own eyes was once my dream when I was 20 years old. It still is. Fire over snow. Winter never cancels these moments. From orbit, Kilauea reads as a heat signature through cloud. Mayon, Philippines. Geologists call its cone the most perfect on Earth. Symmetry that beautiful has one author. Eruption after eruption, layer upon layer, for 30,000 years. Fuego clears its throat every 15 to 20 minutes.
Oof. See, God.
At sunset, the rivers of fire outshine the sky. Bromo sits in a sea of sand, an eruption inside the corpse of a far older volcano. The Tengarees still climb it yearly to throw offerings into the smoke. The caldera swallows sound. The plume does the talking. Krasheninnikov, Kamchatka. First eruption in roughly 600 years, days after Russia's giant earthquake. When night falls, fuego shows what daylight politely hides. Every explosion is molten rock thrown hundreds of meters, falling back faster than anyone could ever run. Indonesia holds more active volcanoes than any nation. Moments like these are Tuesday there. Each bright arc you see is rock, not fire. Kilauea's recent fountains have topped 300 meters, almost the full height of the Eiffel Tower, in liquid rock. The roar carries like a jet that never lands. Liquid rock dancing to pressure nobody can see.
See what happened.
Lava chooses paths the way water does, always downhill, always patient. The difference is temperature, 1,000 degrees, turning every obstacle into an ingredient. The crust ahead is yesterday's flow, already cold. Watch closely. In moments like this, tomorrow's surface is born. Reykjanes, Iceland. Lava on snow, advancing toward a working power plant. Engineers built earth walls in its path. This is the only weather you can negotiate with using bulldozers. When lava meets ocean, the steam is acid. Sailors keep upwind. Two planet-building forces colliding. Incredible moments like this built every island on Earth. If you are over 50, tell me, which eruption marked your generation? And after the violence, this, fire and ice at last light, ignoring each other with perfect Icelandic calm. The locals just call it Tuesday. 1,000 degrees gliding over frozen ground. The snow argues back in steam. Let the planet cool for a minute and drift over Ijen at dawn, a lake of acid wearing the softest color on Earth. Real question while we drift. Are you watching on a TV tonight or a phone? Steam vents, the mountain breathing in its sleep. Schwerfjall's ring, one eruption, frozen mid-sentence for 2,500 years. Below Merapi, rice terraces grow on the ash the mountain once threw. Iceland heats its spas with the same furnace that builds its islands.
Oh, it's killed him.
Mount Ibu, North Maluku, among Indonesia's most restless peaks.
Oh my God, they died.
Exclusion zones surround it for one reason. Columns like this can collapse outward, faster than any warning can travel. The shockwave arrives before the sound. Watch the drone shudder. Reykjanes again, a peninsula that woke after 800 years. A textbook cone, doing exactly what textbooks promise. On Etna, new land is written in glowing cursive. Cooling crust in black, tomorrow's bedrock in orange. A sunset column, ash borrowing the sun's last light.
Got rocks down in the water right beside us.
Every coastline on this island is simply a finished eruption. Meanwhile, underground, the water section never stopped rehearsing. A lava fall in Yosemite? Look again. That is water. For 2 weeks each February, sunset hits Horsetail Fall at one exact angle, and a waterfall impersonates fire.
I was not expecting it to be this good.
The blue fire returns for a closer look. Still sulfur, still real. The Darvaza gas crater has burned since 1971. In 2013, one explorer descended inside, the first human to stand in those flames and climb back out safely. We'll end tonight at a frozen lighthouse on Lake Michigan, quiet, patient, and completely unbothered by the storm. Which moment made you rewind, and what should we hunt next? Subscribe for more incredible moments caught on camera.